welcome to Beyond the Surf. We have Frankie de la Torre from the Volcanics here to give us some great information, his stories of his journey into surf and beyond. So we'll leave the forum open for Frankie to share the goods. Yeah, man. Welcome to Beyond the Surf, man. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you, man.
And,
thank you for doing this. Thank you for coming down.
Oh my
and
goodness.
happy to be here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted to start, man, with the Volcanics. So how did that all start out?
Oh, boy. It was around 2000, 2001 or so. I had a surf band called the Future Men. And we opened up at some place in Hollywood. We opened up for the Mighty Cagesmen, and the Mighty Cagesmen were members of the Ghastly Ones and the Markdowns. And after the show, they approached us and they're like, "Hey, man, I got this red sparkle kit." It was Benny.
Oh, that's right.
Benny, the singer and guitar player of the band, and so yeah, I love your Candy Apple Jag, and we should start a surf band. So
right.
like. From there, I called up my buddy Derek. I'm like, "Derek, we're starting a surf band," and it's called the Volcanics. Arunas, he's the one that came up with the name Volcanics, and from there we ended up getting our buddy Mark on rhythm guitar about a year or two later, and just we started playing. There was a few lineup changes throughout the years, but.
Right.
Been at it ever since, and
Sweet.
yeah, a couple albums later, and so
Heck yeah.
yeah, man. So
Yeah, one of my favorites, man. How I met Frankie and the Volcanics was back in 2006. We did a show at the Anarchy Library,
that's
which
right.
is a great venue,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And
Punk rock bar.
Yeah, totally, man. I love the punk rock posters, the vibe, the stage. I mean, this really cool small stage, but it was awesome.
Yeah,
man.
it was like that stage was tiny. You couldn't barely move. We had our stage moves that you couldn't really do.
I was gonna
much,
say, man, but you guys pulled it off beautifully, man.
Yeah.
Like, all right, guys, we can do this, man. Get those tight moves in there. And then I saw you guys' CD. It's like, I gotta get it, man. And one of the songs that really got me hooked, man, was Dew Point.
Thank you.
That is just such an addictive song.
Thank you,
to me,
man.
it's one that to this day I will pull in, man, and my surf playlist, man.
Thank you.
Really, it's a great one, man. You guys need to get that one. It's off the album Girls, Girls, Girls.
That was our first album. We recorded that thing in my mom's bathroom. Literally.
Not even knowing it. It sounded so well done, man. Like it was done in the studio.
Thank you. But we had fun with it. We didn't know what we were doing, but we loved what we were doing, and we just had a lot of fun with what we were doing, and so we went for it. And I think that might have been a song I had written right before the band. I brought it in as a Volcanics song, and we just that's another song that we don't play that often nowadays.
Man.
That I would like to play.
You should.
It's one that I started toying around with our current bass player Jared. And we started playing around with it, so we're looking to get a few of those old songs back.
It's got such a hook, man. It's happy. It's got a vibe to it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And that album in general, now finding out, that you guys recorded it, where you recorded it, it has such a captured feel, a rawness.
That's what Mal.
The energy.
That's what Mal keeps telling me from the Woodhavens. He's like, yeah, man. He's like it just has the sound, and it wasn't on purpose. It was by mistake.
It was an accident. Good accident, man.
So,
and what does Bob Ross say? There's no happy
there you
accidents
go.
or something. But it's what it is, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's some of the best things that happen in music. A lot of it is like purely accidental, and then it's like, boom, it's history, it's magic, it's captured.
Yeah.
And then that's the stuff that people tried to replicate, but they could never get as close.
Totally.
Right.
And it was a fun album. Benny brought a bunch of songs that he was working on, and he's the one that I was playing all instrumental before then.
Before he brought in,
because I was playing in surf bands in the 90s too, and I would never sing. He's like, no, we got to do some singing, and So he's the one that got me to start singing, and he has an amazing voice.
He does, man.
With the
does.
Cagesman, and yeah,
I love all the callbacks.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
album.
yeah.
The
So,
energy.
you know, it was fun, and I would say I grew a lot with, you know, playing with that guy,
Right.
and you know, and just throughout the years, you know, I just had so much fun, and there was a good core group. You know, at the beginning, Derek and Mark, and you know, that was some fun
Fantastic,
days.
man.
Yeah.
And then the proof is in the recording
Yeah.
of the album, Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah.
And so now with the Volcanics, man, with COVID here, hopefully, you know, it remains to become more of a floodgate, and people start gigging out, and it just keeps going. You guys are now hitting the stage again, man. How's that been now?
It's good. It took a while. I mean, it took a while to get used to it, and then right when COVID hit, right before actually, Mark had left the band, so we had like one show.
Personnel change.
Yeah, and so we're now a 3-piece. We started as a 3-piece, but for most of the time we were a 4-piece, and you know, you always have that bed to lie in, you know. But now that we're a 3-piece, it was a little different. So we had one show. We were tight. We were playing a bunch of shows before then, and then COVID hit. And Mark had left, and so we were still songwriting, but we weren't playing shows, and you know, so once we got started playing again, it was a little rough, you know, like trying to figure out what are we doing, who are we?
It is.
Yeah, and but it's slowly coming back, you know.
Sweet,
and Jared Keith, he's our bass player, and Ben, he's our drummer, and these guys are pro, and so they keep me on my toes, and you know, they motivate me to challenge myself to do better.
To
so
do better.
yeah,
And it sounds great, man, from the videos that I've seen.
Thank you.
Of the recentest shows.
Yeah, they're pro, they're on it, you know. Like Ben's an animal. Like we'll give him like 30 songs to learn in a month, and he'll just do it like that. And he plays in tons of other projects. And
dang.
Yeah, so
Jack of all trades musically.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
And Jared records us all. He does it all. So the last couple albums, we have he's recorded the last 3 or so, and a couple EPs. And so he does all the engineering part of it.
That's right, man.
At some really cool recording studio in Highland Park called the Hobby Shop. And so we've been recording there with him, and so it's been a lot of fun. I used to fear recording before, and you know, recording with Jared, it just makes it really
more
easy.
comfortable, man.
Oh, so comfortable, and he's patient. He's open to ideas. He brings in great ideas. So I'm just having a blast with this 3-piece lineup right now for the last couple of years. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome,
we got a new album coming out. We got we just recorded. Called Concrete Carver, skateboarding thing. You know. So
I like that whole skateboarding craze.
Yeah. It's gonna be on High Tide Recordings, and just looking forward to it. Playing some shows this summer, so I'm gonna look out for the Volcanics this summer.
You should. Links will be in the description, from what we're gonna be talking about tonight. So now you guys are going to start touring about summer.
Yeah, we got a couple shows up north, a couple festivals. You know, we'll be announcing them soon. You'll see. But we're going to be busy this summer. So big things coming up. We're going to be down south San Diego.
Sweet, love San Diego, man.
Yeah, and then I think perhaps Vegas, Arizona, and couple other places.
Sweet,
and Northern California as well.
You guys should sneak up the Pacific Northwest.
We're trying. We were actually talking to Jeff about that, and you know, we're trying.
Hit up Portland, man, Seattle, and then maybe hit up Bellingham, where Sean of Double Crown's at.
Man. So
it's all logistics and time.
But that's on our list to do. We've been meaning to do that. We're good pals with Mal from the Woodhaven, so we're looking to go up there.
Heck yeah, man. Man. And so then now you have some side projects with Chris Barfield too, as well, that I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm excited about hearing
that
too, as well.
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I've known Chris since the 80s, and he was good friends with my older brother, and you know, he's always played music, and you know, so we we liked what he was doing a lot. He was a rocker, and and then he had the Finks in the '90s, and my brother and I played our guitars in the garage. We had no PA, we had no mic, so we just started playing surf, and we saw what Chris was doing, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. So it's just, he's been in so many cool bands, influential bands, the Cads, he's done tons of projects, and he's always songwriting, so we were playing guitars for a while in the late '90s or so, and just, he had some songs, I had some songs, so it's like cool, unfinished business that we're doing now, with Gerrity on bass, and we're just kind of just seeing what, what's
magic. Man.
Yeah, so we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. We're thinking maybe a drummer. Right now it's just 3 guitars, and bass, 2 guitars. It's just a bunch of material from, we're doing GoNut songs, Fink songs, CAD songs, and just other songs that we've had, Volcanics songs, just a different approach, different, so it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Man. Yeah. And so you guys recently been playing some venues too, some street shows.
Last night we had a show. We had a Frogtown Brewery. Our boys, our pals over at Frogtown, Adrian, Gus, George, and DJ Alnova, they were all there. We played a show over there for that. They had some cool beer release, and it was just a big old, big old beer tiki party, I guess.
Oh man, sounds groovy, man.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, and then we've been pretty active, so we're looking to do more and just keep busy. Yeah.
Do you guys think you may plan on doing some recordings, man, or any EPs or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always writing. I mean, it was funny because I was telling Jared, I'm like, I have enough for another album.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So one cool thing is, we're converting my garage into like a little mini studio.
Oh, why not, man? Yeah, everybody's
so,
doing it nowadays.
Yeah, man. So it's and that's Jared's background. So it's like it's boom. Yeah. So he has a ton of songs. It's the last album that's coming out, that we recorded, that's coming out this summer. Jared brought a lot of cool songs to the table, and some of our favorite songs are his songs. So it's Jared's bringing all this cool stuff. I have a bunch of cool stuff, in my pocket that I've just been saving.
Holding on to,
so it's
like seems to be the time.
Timing. Yeah, perfect. Jared was even saying like, it's the COVID album.
There we go.
We wrote this during the COVID pandemic, isolation, and he would come in, we'd be across the way just jamming because we didn't know what was going on. Like, we were scared, but like we'd get together in my backyard, open air, and just write.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So the whole album was pretty much that way.
Yeah, COVID has been a downside, but the positive side of it was the creative stuff that it has caused everybody to do.
Yeah. A lot of people say, I was just, I was eating a lot, drinking a lot. No, not me. I mean, maybe I was, but at the same time, I was.
I think we all ate a lot. Man.
Yeah. But no, I was productive, and we did just a lot of songwriting and use it to our advantage, and
the time. So, right. And it's a positive, man. It's like music is good soup for the soul.
Absolutely.
It really is what the soul needs. The mind. Yeah. Music heals. It expresses.
Absolutely. I've been doing it for so long that I can't get it out of me, and I don't want to get it out of me.
Music is an addiction. Rock and roll is an addiction.
Yeah. I can't double pick it fast, but slow it down. But
speed it up, man.
Yeah, but I can't stop. Nor do I want to. So
no, heck no, man, no. Yeah. So after the summer, man, any other plans after that? I don't know if it may be too far out.
Might be a little too far out. I don't know.
You never know.
No, we're always playing. I'm pretty excited. We have a side project. We have like a group called the Monarchs, Gina, Georgette, and the Monarchs, and
which I've seen around, man.
Yeah, so we got a little single coming out on vinyl. Altered to the Reverb put it out, and so we're doing our record release party here. at the Barkley, and we're just looking to do more stuff with that.
Oh, heck
We went to the studio and recorded a full length, but we're taking our time to mix it and do production and backing vocals, other stuff like that. So we'll probably be working on that around that time as well.
Why not, man? You know, the music, the art is a craft.
Yeah.
You know, that takes its time.
Yeah, and Jared, you know, like he's a master at all that, but you know, like we're throwing him so many projects, he's gonna need that time later on. Yeah,
it's like, all right, guys.
Yeah,
cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And you know, I wanted to ask you, what do you have any other hobbies outside of music? You mentioned the Barkley.
Yeah. Well, this is my brother's place. I'm like the silent partner, and I'm a teacher.
Cool.
I teach middle school math, 7th and 8th grade. So I'm hardly ever here, but yeah, I'm the silent partner with my brother here at the Barkley, South Pasadena. So it's a cool little place. We have bands, mostly jazz band, Angel Town Combo. They're playing, and all the time on weekends, and it's a cool little place. It was built in the 40s, South Pasadena.
It's got some vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Everybody who comes in, they say like a Goodfellas type feel.
Yeah,
so,
you can see the what's that movie, man? The Sopranos
and
Goodfellas, man, out there in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, even when you walk in, I'm not sure. You came in through the front.
The front,
but in the back is like this little hallway type thing.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
It's definitely got vibe, man, for sure. But this is exciting, man. And you know, I'd like to thank you, man, for coming on, man, and talking to us and the audience, man. And,
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing and seeing more of y'all.
This. And we'll do our best to make it up to where you guys are.
Oh, definitely hit us up, man. We'll do a show, man, with
absolutely.
The Verbtones and get you hooked up with everybody up there in the Pacific Northwest.
Very cool.
But any information here, there will be links in the description to the Volcanics and the Monarchs and everything else. And please follow, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell to get reminded of the goods. And we will roll out of here. And this is Beyond the Surf and Frankie de la Torre. So stay surfy, guys.